Welcome to our day 2 of gratitude morning yoga. So we do our morning movement and meditation practice with a little extra sprinkle of gratitude. And so it starts like this. I'll give you a gratitude prompt. So yesterday it was, what are you grateful for? Anything and everything. Today I would love for you to think about and maybe even share it with someone or write in a journal. Journaling is a great tool, a great habit. So if you do have a journal moving forward, you can always bring that out and write it down. So today is, think of someone you are grateful for. So a person, just a single person maybe, or it can be a pet, just someone that has helped shape your life that you can be grateful for today. Okay? And our day 2 theme. Relaxation is the process of observing your tension. So today's little challenge, I'll mention this again at the end, is to find a quiet place, lie down on a comfortable surface, close your eyes, and observe your tension for 10 minutes. Relaxation will arise. And we'll do that more towards our meditation time. So let's stand up and get into section 1 of our morning movement and meditation practice. It's our head to toe wake up. Stretches and movement to wake our bodies up. Turn the toes out, bend the knees, soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And then we move the hands with that breath. Take those hands up to the shoulders. Flip the palms facing down, exhale down towards the thighs. And do that a few times, just drawing that energy, the prana, the air, the oxygen up and in. And a full exhale to let go, in and out through your nose. That's also going to help with relaxation. Let's do one more deep breath. Okay, awesome. Let's take the chin down to the chest and rock the head side to side. Holding where you might find a little tension to create. What are we creating? Relaxation. So if you find some tension, hold it there and ease into it. Okay, bring your head back up to the center. Give it a big shoulder roll. You know, those up, back, and down kind of shoulder rolls. And then forward once or twice. And then make fists with your hands. Fists. We'll take those arms in, up, and around for arm circles. I just gotta change my microphone here. Here we go. Arm circles, up and around. And then switch directions, so it doesn't take very long. You can also do this work for the shoulders with one arm at a time. If 2 arms feels like a bit much. Okay, bring those arms down. Give your arms a little shake, maybe your wrists a little shake, hands a wiggle. Waist twists. Getting into that waist, hands just off the hips. Let's take the shoulders, elbows, forward and back. All right, keep twisting and doing so with a little bit more rotation by bringing the shoulders around and continuing to breathe deeply. So it's not a quick breath with a twist. Try to breathe like a full breath on 4 rotations or more. Okay, slow it down. Releasing that, open those arms. Let's give it a side bend. Press one hand down, other hand comes across. Inhale up, exhale across. So you'll notice day to day, these movements are very similar. And that's on purpose. Because once you get to know them, let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Once you get to know them, you can do it on your own without thinking. And what I want us to do is to avoid as much thinking as possible as we move our body. So having someone lead you or guide you or knowing what to do, reach up, inhale, and take the hands down. It's just helpful. Let's take the feet together. So 5 to 10 minutes, if done consistently, same thing day to day, you're good. Okay, step 1 foot back, knee comes up. This is a high knee or high kick. The high kick goes like this, hi-ya, straight leg. And if your balance isn't there today, you can hold on to something. And then we switch sides, take the foot back, knee comes up. We can go kick it if your hamstring's up for it. Look up to kick up. Good, and bring it down. And you'll notice your heart rate's up just a little bit. Warm up complete, and you can use this warm up head to toe movement for any kind of workout or anything that you're doing and needing a warm up before you go for a run, before you live your life. Okay, let's actually step to, this is going to be the top of my mat today, the top of our mat for our sun salutations. And today I'll do sun salutation A and add on our sun salutation B. So feet are going to be hip distance. It's going to help with stability and balance. Palms face forward. As you inhale, you're going to lift through the legs, lift through the core, draw it in. Reach those arms up. Connect the hands at the tippy top. Exhale, open the arms and fold forward. Down towards the floor. Hello, first forward fold. Nice to meet you. Take a half lift, hands on the shins, lengthen the back. Exhale, let's actually go right to sun salutation A. Step the feet back, hands down. Plank pose, shift it forward. And you can choose to lower to the ground or halfway. I'll take my knees for the first time. It's a tricep push-up. Shift forward and bend those elbows, hugging the rib cage. Press the heart forward, slide the shoulders back for a back bend. A lower version or not an easier version would be cobra pose. On the floor, lifting the chest. Okay, look down, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Try not to talk too much, but you know, I'm a talker. I've learned to say less. First down dog, or pedal the feet. Shake out the head. And walk those feet forward to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that once more. Sun salutation A, rise up, reach up. And right away come back down. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Hands on the shins or fingers on the floor. Exhale, hands down, step back, or you can hop back if your back is ready for that, if your body is ready. Shift forward, look at the top of the mat, hug the elbows in, bend them, elbows in, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, and downward dog as you exhale. Again, a little movement never hurts. Stillness is good too. It's just sort of up to you. Okay, walk those feet forward. So some of these poses are going to be a little uncomfortable. Let's do that half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up, inhale. Ooh. And then bring the hands down. Okay, some of these poses are a little uncomfortable, but that's the process of finding relaxation, is to ease into that tension. So we have to get into it, feel it, like the stretch in your hamstrings in down dog. You're going to feel that in time, after practice. It will feel more relaxed, more not so challenging. Sun salutation B, all right? Bend the knees, sit back, chair pose. Bend the knees, arms up. Maybe not all the way up, maybe they're just in front of you. You can even take the feet hip distance apart here. Hip distance apart, keep the knees over the ankles. Take another breath in, reaching high. Exhale, hands to the floor. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to plank pose. You can meet right in down dog or go through that push up and up dog. So shift, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog from the knees or the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll start with our right leg. And I'll lift it behind you. Try not to use momentum as you step forward though. So bend that right knee. Lift the left heel to create more space and draw the knee forward to your nose, shifting your body weight forward. You'll flex the right foot, look forward beyond the hands, and step as far forward as you can, trying to get in between the hands. If not, help your foot up. Low lunge. Back heel spins down for warrior stance. We rise up, reach up, stack the shoulders over the hips. Warrior one. And our hips are trying to face the front of the mat. We can always step the back foot in or out to adjust. Nice strength building pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Pick up the back heel for low lunge and then step the right foot back. See if we can do it without making any sound, that scraping noise. That's the challenge. Shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, and downward facing dog. Other side. Lift the left leg this time. Behind you, bend the knee. Right heel lifts for space. Draw that knee forward to the nose. Shift it forward and then step. Look forward, step. And you might simply walk the hands back to in line with that foot. That works too. Step the right foot back farther and then heel spins down. Rise up. Warrior one. Looking straight forward. Keep that bend in the front knee. And inhale a little longer. Even pressing the hands works too. Exhale, hands back down to the floor. Back heel lifts for low lunge. Press into the hands. Lift the left foot, step it back. Plank pose. Take a long breath. Shift forward or take the knees down. Hug the elbows in, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, which is lower to the ground. Exhale to downward facing dog. In time, this can become a relaxing pose, or anytime you want to come to it, child's pose is available. It's sitting on the heels, weight is off the hands. It's also a good hip opener in child's pose. Okay, walking forward again, step, or if you're ready, jump forward to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sit back in chair pose again, reach up. We're gonna go right back down and do that a little bit faster. So sit a little deeper. One more inhale, reach it in your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Optional to take the chaturanga to up dog or meet me in down dog. Inhale, exhale, lower down, up dog. We always meet in down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now with that breath, try it. Inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, step forward. All those steps in one. Step between the hands. Back heel spins down. A sweeping breath, rise up, inhale. Right back down again, exhale. Careful for your window blinds. Okay, step back, plank. Inhale, shifting on the toes, exhale, hug the elbows in and descend. Up dog, inhale. By now we're awake, right? Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg this time. Step between the hands. Back heel spins down. Rising up, we find ourselves up on that inhale and back down as we exhale. Step back, straight to down dog, or last time going through our vinyasa flow. Chaturanga, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. You'll see a lot of those in that movement with classes based on a sun salutation. So last down dog. Lovely. Take the knees down and walk the hands back onto the shoulders. And I like to do this more towards the end when we're a little more warm. It's cat and cow, often used as a warm-up, which this entire class is a warm-up. But we arch the back and round the back. Good, and then let's cross the ankles and sit back. Okay, so find a comfortable place sitting down. We still have a couple movements just because I want to get a little more into that spine to observe a bit more the tension or whatever's coming up, to ease into that relaxation. So let's reach those hands up. And then twist it. We haven't done a lot of twists today, so I accept our waist twist. So I'll take one hand to the knee, other hand behind you, and just simply look back. And reach it back to the center, inhale, and exhale, other side. Twist. Back to the center. Good. A couple more shoulder rolls, or work out any of that tightness in the neck. Whenever I get to the seated pose, I also just move around a little bit in the hips because I have a few little pops and things. They're good. It's a good thing. So just getting comfortable. And if it helps to sit against a wall or sit on a blanket or a block or a pillow, just make sure that we're sitting for this. Because why are we sitting? Because we're staying awake, we're staying upright. Our challenge today was to find a place to lie down, and if any of us did that from here, it's probably likely our bed again, which would make us a little more tired. So let's sit up tall and observe. So we have a few minutes just to sit, just to be. In today's meditation, we are observing the sensations in your body. But not just like the connection of your hands to your knees. We are observing the places that actually feel not so great. What area of your body is creating or has tension? We take this time to observe that area, that place, that sensation. For some of us, it might be your lower back area. For others, more in the shoulders or the neck. If you have tight hips, you might be noticing more sensation in the lower body. So we observe our tension to create and call in relaxation. But this doesn't have to be only physical tension. It could be mental tension, stress. Observe your tension, your stress, as an outsider. It's not good or bad. Most stress and most tension is simply neutral. It's our mind, our brain that creates these labels. So as we start to observe as a neutral outsider, with no judgments, no labels, no expectations, we can let go. So we'll give you a few more minutes to do exactly that. Sit, observe, and relax. let's start to take a deeper breath. Wiggle a finger or toe, or multiple, and just to get that sensation back to the body and to reawaken. Even blinking the eyes open. So today, coming back to our person or pet of gratitude, also today as a challenge or as a task, not really a challenge, it should be pretty easy. If you are able to tell that person or that friend or family member, whoever it was, tell them how much you appreciate them. So that can have a really good, positive, energetic uplift in yourself and them as well. So tell that person how much you appreciate them. Today we are working on finding relaxation by observing tension. So we can try that later on during the day. Lie down at a single point if you'd like and just observe. And that is day 2 of our gratitude morning movement and meditation yoga practice. So let's take our hands together, reach those hands up in closing, and then bring the hands down, sealing in all that goodness. Take one more breath, hands to your heart. Let it go, exhale. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for day 3.